So welcome everyone. Today we have an interesting topic of a gastric polyp in an elderly gentleman who presented with a complaint of anemia and related symptoms, and the endoscopy upper GI endoscopy found to have a gastric polyp. Now we can see there are three fragments of a polyp, and in the middle fragment we can see there is ink margin, and we can appreciate the cauterized end. The surface of the polyp is quite irregular as it is thrown into fold in filiform architecture. So as we go in the higher magnification, we see that the surface glands are tortuous, it is elongated, it is more filiform, and the gastric normal foveolar mucin is lost at places. And we can see there is cellular stratification, the cellular roundening up, there are brisk mitosis happening all throughout the epithelial thickness, and the muscularis mucosae is extending almost towards the top of the surface lining epithelium, as you can see here. The lamina also have edema, edematous appearance, there is aggregates of lymphocytes, there is intestinal metaplasia in this focus, there is presence of goblet cells, and dysplasia is significant at different places. As we can see this focus, the mitosis is almost reaching towards the surface of the cellular thickness. So the all in combination, like the surface filiform architecture, edematous lamina propria, the dysplastic epithelium, the elderly age group, all towards pointing diagnosis of hyperplastic polyp. So now you should do a level examination to rule out any invasive carcinoma per se, and at least for this focus and for this polyp, there is no dysplasia happening in the dissection end, so we can state that in our diagnosis. And also you can do association things, that is H. pylori gastritis happening, whether uh, in this particular case you should do a H. pylori antigen IHC and say that this H. pylori is almost associated with almost 25% cases of hyperplastic polyp, and the level of dysplasia is proportionate with the size of the polyp as well as the age of the patient. And the also it can be associated with atrophic gastritis, post gastrectomy status of the patient. So this kind of association are known to have with gastric hyperplastic polyp.